Hi there, everybody. Ha ha ha. Hello, it's me, RG Jubilee, back again. I've been busy cutting a couple more of these puppets out all day. I had cut a few more, trying to finish off all different steps. And I had, there was supposed to be a rocket launch this morning that didn't go up, so I was working on the other puppets. And so I have to try to get as many of these out as I can. So now I'm going to show you how I finish off the puppet that we was doing the other time I was on the first 3 times. I left it here, this one. I started on another one. I did the hat, the top of the head, that is. I have the whole body sewn up. I got his vest sewn up. Got a napkin that got in the way. That don't belong there. And I got the head. When we sewed this, I was sewing the skin on the inside to make the mount. Okay, now, what you've done is you glue the cardboard in there too. Yeah, I'm going to show them what I did. That was the step I was doing too offline because I had to. What's that? Dawn, hi, hello, hi, no, hi, no. What's that mean? I don't get no idea what that's all about. Somebody's being silly right now. What's going on? Somebody wrote something on here, and it's not making any sense. Dan, Dan, my name is Dan. I don't know what that was all about, Dan, but whatever. I don't get it. Well, there goes the puppet. How I make it. What I did is I turned the head inside out, the skin like this, and I pushed the rest of the face in so that the black mount was exposed. Then I glued the cardboard in. First, before I glued the cardboard, I sewed it on 2 edges here, this 2 sides. I tacked it to hold it in place. Then I hot glued it on here. Now, I have it inside out. With its mount all glued, the felt piece inside. Like this. I turn it now. There we go. It takes a lot of work. You got to kind of manipulate and push it and kind of push around. But eventually it works. Sometimes you have to really work hard on them. No two are never like, no two never respond the same way. Sometimes you get it easy. Sometimes you got to fight with it. But you turn it inside out. Yeah, push it around. See what I'm doing? It was all glued in like that. Now I got to get the bottom chin out. And push it through. There we go. There we go. I think the reason why I'm having a hard time here, sometimes the cardboard, you see, was a little bigger than the glue mark, and that's why I'm having a hard time. See what the mount was? I had a little extra cardboard. If that's the case, and you cut the cardboard too big, by accident, sometimes it depends on how it's sewn. All you have to do is trim it. Now, where I put my big scissors, hold a second, I gotta find the big scissors to trim that. That is why it was having a hard time. Hold a sec. Big scissors. Where did you go? Should be on the table. Okay, I had him at the table when I was working. Hold a sec. I'll be right there. Uh, no matter how much you try to organize everything before you go on, I must have put them away by accident. Hold on. Put them in the drawer. Yeah. After I was cutting everything, I put it away by accident. I would have had it on the table. Okay, I'm back. Howdy ho. Okay, I got the scissors. You see, this is what I was doing today. I have started one, cut one up, and I got 3 more waiting to go. I gotta get something to drink. Hold on. When my mouth gets dry, I get like that. Now I just have to trim the cardboard. No two are ever alike. You always have to, do a little adjustments. And when you do this, if you're making a puppet, make sure you don't cut the fabric. I should have no problem at all. There we go. See, now it's better. See, you got to get that nice roundness. Now you get a good mold. This is a slip. Now, see, it's a little too big here. I got to cut that, trim that. We're going to have too much cupboard here. Yeah. Push it in. I got my mouth wrapped out. Now I'm not stuffed, but see, I'm come to life. I look like a says half, don't I? I don't know what all that means. You gotta write words because I don't know what you're trying to tell me. I see fingers and hands and smiley faces and I don't know. See, now there he goes. Okay, I will get better now. Okay, now that you do that, you kind of get your inside skin. I take the seam from the chin and the chin here. And I gotta take the body, which is over here. And I gotta center the body, and I have a notch where I have to sew the head, the front neck on. So that's what I'm gonna do now. So his head is on his body. Get my needle thread ready. Put this over in case I need to trim any more stuff. La la la. Some people would put pins on it to hold it in place. Sometimes that makes it easier. So I'm going to do that because my fingers are very cold. I don't have the air condition, so it's like I have no heat. Not an air conditioner, you have heat or you don't have cool. So it's like, well, better not have what you need. But what can I do? That's what I have. So I'm centering my body, neck with the It's very important to make sure you have your head on straight. You get it? Very important to have the head on straight. No, it's it'll look like, hello, I'm over here. Oh, hello, I'm over here. You don't want that. Set the seam, set the seam, set the seam, set the seam. Right there. You see, you have to pin it that way. Okay. And when you make puppets, you just how to put. Make sure you got the right side showing. That's how you know you got it in the right spot. Now we go into stitch. I don't know. Not Dylan. Beyond. I am Dylan. I don't know what you're trying to tell me. Can you? I'm dyslexic, so give me a break. You're on pictures, I see, but I don't know what all that means. To me, I just see a bunch of smiley faces. Waddles. A lot of them. I gotta work. I don't know what that means. I still don't know what that means. Eh, I- Is that a good thing or a bad thing? I don't even know. To me, it looks like a bad thing. Yeah. Is that a compliment or not a compliment? I don't know what you're trying to say. Let's see. If it's a compliment, thank you. If it's not a compliment, each to own. Let's see. Okay. Is that what you try to say? Keep working. Got it. It's all good right here. I love the puppet. Oh, is that what that means? Okay. All right, whatever. Thank you. Now I understand what you're trying to say. It's hard for me to see the computer from here while I'm working because I had to push it back. I'm just doing this video to show the fans who ordered these dolls, to show why the order takes time, to show how much work is going into these things. And it's also a busy time of the year for me to do this right now. I wish I had these orders sooner, like in October. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get them all out for Christmas. After this order, I don't think I can do any more after this because I got other things to do for Christmas. I don't have any. I don't have that one Christmas gift done for my friends yet. And this year, I don't know what I'm doing for Christmas. To be honest with you, I even put up Christmas decorations. I just have a Christmas tree up, and that's about it. I normally decorate the whole entire house, and everything is messed up this year, so I didn't even bother. I don't have anybody coming over anyway, so I'm going to somebody else's house this year. So it doesn't matter. I don't I just may do a little something outside for the kids. Puppet show. I like doing puppet shows. Or I could be doing a video. I don't know. It depends on what I'm doing. How about you guys doing anything for Christmas still? Are you getting ready? Christmas around the corner. Not long coming. Oh, Jack Brown likes the puppet. Oh, that's somebody else. Okay. I didn't realize it was another person. Come on. This part is gets tight with your fingers. You gotta kind of squeeze around everything, or it gets small space. It gets tighter and tighter. Yeah. Make sure your string don't, so I don't tangle around something. Now I got a notch where I stop in the back of the head because I gotta leave the back open so I can stuff them. And then I close it up after. And make sure I attach all three of these layers of fabric and the fur doesn't get pinched and everything is folded and get all your layers right. And you gotta prevent your fingers from being prickled. And boy, do my fingers hurt. I need new hands. After this, my fingers need a vacation. I gotta send them on a vacation. They served me well. Let's see. This part here is the hardest part of the puppet. And this part here, you can't really do on a machine. This part always has to be done by hand. And if you have a sewing machine, or unless you have a professional machine, which is called an Oreo machine, which is one I wish I had. If I had an Oreo machine, the one where you sew up in the air, it has a thing and you go zzz, zzz, like this, the real Plush Toy Factory machine. Oh, phew, I could not. I would have been done with 10 of these puppets by now. But I don't have that. Now, when that's done, I have to make sure that this is open so I can stuff the body. And then this is open and back to stuff the head. Then after I stuff him, I have to close all this, to close this to here, then close this to here, and that makes the hole where your hand goes in to move them. And that's the next step once I finish this part. Now the fun part. Stuff. Stuff. Big stuff. Big stuffing. But before I stuff them, I gotta make sure things are adjusted just right. It's right there. Okay, let's make sure my mount's right. If I'm satisfied. Make sure I'm satisfied with the fit and it feels good in the hand. See, there he goes. He's getting his body together. Yeah, I'm getting there now. I got a flat head. I need my head stuffed. And then I'm ready to go. Hi, everybody. I am almost born. It's a day and it's, I don't know. Era? Okay. It's so cool. Hi, thank you. Now we gotta get the old stuff out. This kind of stuff. Not this stuff. Get big stuff. Get stuff. Big stuff. I'm just being silly. Did I do that? It was just funny. I just like to be silly. I'm a silly person. With the stuffing up here so I can stuff them up. I gotta stuff them up, stuff them up. First thing I stuff is the hands. And the arms. And I gotta make sure I get his thumbs done. Let's see. One dumb in. That's the dum dum. See the dum dum? Go stuffed. Gotta make sure your thumbs are nice and stuffed. As the hand gets funny if you don't stuff the thumbs, they disappear. They get funky if you don't put enough stuffing in there. Then you lose your thumbs and they get and disappear. You gotta make sure you got good support in your dummy dum. And this it stands up and it stays that way. Now, if you make a puppet without thumbs, then you don't have to worry about that. If you're making a bear or something, if you don't want thumbs in it. I got one arm done. See, nice and stuffed like the leggies. Now the other arm. Ooh, that finger. Oh, I wish the finger with the cactus clip was here already. It's murder trying to do this with a finger that hurts. At least it's warmer today. I felt better. Good to have a little warmer day. I was able to move a little better. When it gets too cold, my joints don't like to work. Especially when it gets cold and damp. I don't, I don't have the air conditioner to put down the heat. It means not working. You don't know a good thing when you have it until you don't have it anymore. But you know what? I'm okay. I get by. The good Lord would help me through it, right? I'm gonna have to make a whole bunch of these puppets to make enough money to get a new air conditioner. Oh, yeah. Blah. That's a lot of work. Yep. Now to stuff the tum tum. Yes, the tum tum to yeah. Now you got his tum tum stuffed. You get his belly now. He's in his belly. You don't want to really stuff too much around the neck area. You want your neck loose so you can manipulate it with the puppeting. You need to leave some gapping so when you're moving your neck. So you have to make it feel right for the size of your hand or feel just right. So you want to have that free neck movement. Put too much stuff and you won't get that free neck movement when you're doing a puppet. Puppet's got to be, that you can easily move them around. Put too much stuffing in the neck and too much stuffing around the mouth, it won't work right. He could use just a little bit more. That's why you got to stuff a little, feel it, see if it's right. See how you prefer it. See if he's plump enough. Make sure you get his shape right. If there's any pinchy gaps like this, you can pinch. That means you could put some more in there and pack it down a little bit more, and then put a little more stuffing on top. And so you have a good body, and it's got a firm feeling. When it feels light and it's kept its shape, then you know you did good. Sometimes you want to stuff around your seam and the shape of your seam, whatever seams you did, come out so you get the nice shape. It's like you have to kind of sculpture it the way as you're stuffing it so it looks the way you want it. You also want a little play on the arms. You want to keep your arms loose also so you got easy mobility when you have your puppet move. You don't want them to say whoop like this, like airplane wings. You want your arms to be able to move. Now, the bottom jaw area, you would want to just stuff in the chin area. You don't want to put too much stuff in the neck, or your head won't manipulate. And you won't be able to get your thumb in there, right? And you have to kind of go around the back of your sleeve to your cheek area. Inside here, there's a little opening. Push inside the side of the face to get to your chin. Oh, I gotta do something. I almost forgot. There we go. I almost forgot to turn the power on my computer. I almost ran out of battery power, but good thing my computer has a reminder when to kick on the power. Oh, don't worry, I won't go off. I got it. I kicked it on. Because I disconnected when I had to go outside to do the rocket launch that didn't go up today. and there we go. See, you put this a little, you make sure you keep it loose down here. Just enough to give your chin to show. And you have your manipulation. Yeah, I'm getting better now. Now I can do the top of the head. Yeah. Because I look like I got no face. Oh. Yeah, stuff it in. And you want to shape around your mouth and shape your head and get a good feel. Oops, I got that wrong. Drop some stuffing all over the floor. I got to pick it up. Oh, it's my dog will eat it. I don't want to eating that. No, get I think I got some of that stuffing in my mouth. Me. I guess I'm okay now. He's looking good now. He's starting to look like starting to look like a. See now, I see that this mouth is too tight down here. I put too much stuffing in this jaw. So what happens when you put too much stuffing? Your jaw kind of doesn't move right. It's like, see, you have to put your hand like inside the sleeve and feel it. See, it's pretty tight. It's got a tightness. But you have to feel how comfortable it will feel in your hand. And it's like, it's working okay now, but you have to loosen it, move the stuff from side to side. They're like too much in the bottom, but they need some on the sides, so I just slide it over. Yeah, you gotta kind of sculpture it. You don't just rush stuffing it. You gotta stuff it until it feels right. And you gotta make sure you got the shape you want. See, now I got the shape. I moved it over, and it's now I got better play. See the difference? See, now I can talk better. Yeah, I'm bored. Look at here. I know that's like step. Oh, okay. I put a little bit more stuffing in the back of his head. Now, when you make a puppy, you can decorate anything you want on your puppy. You can put any kind of hair, any kind of whatever you like, Any color you can make your puppet be. You don't have to make a yellow puppet. You can make a puppet any color face you want. I've seen puppets with blue faces and green faces. You're making a baby Yoda puppet like him. All you have to do is make a puppet like this, put big ears on it. And you can let your imagination run wild when you make a puppet. Puppets are fun to make. And also you get a little bit of your personality. You got to make a puppet look like you if you want to put your own features in it. Put a wig on it, Now after you stuff your head the way you like it, and you like the way it looks, and you got the shape of the face, and it has that nice feel to it. And it's looking good. And you got good manipulation in your face. And you got your body and your head moving good. Oh, now you have to close up the hole in the back, right? Yep, that's right. You turn them around. First step is that this pocket that you left open here. The part that you sewed over here when you sewed the head onto the body. See that part? You close this half down here. And then you just close this, fold it under, and attach it there. And that's what I'm going to do now. And then this stuff here sews around in here where your hand goes. Now, some people may want to make a puppet if you're not doing over best. You could put a slit in the back of him here too. But I think it's better this way because it's easier. You could dress this puppet. You could put vests on him, jackets on him, and it's easier to turn it. As you see with the cardboard mount to get it turned. If you make a smaller mount puppy, you can also make it smaller too. It's however personality you want to put in your puppet. You can make it however you like puppets, there's all kinds of ways to do them. This one is, of course, a licensed puppet. It's not my original design. I mean, it's my original pattern of that original design of some of Aaron. It's my way of making it, but it's not my original character. That's what I'm saying. Uh, so yeah, yeah. This is for Aaron from Rockafire. If you want to get puppets like this, you gotta get it through Aaron. He'll make the order, and he'll let me know if he needs another puppet, and then I'll just sit here and make another puppet. But be patient. You see how long they take. It took me three. It's taken me three YouTube videos about 2 hours long to put this puppet together, and that's only probably about maybe it's probably about 2 hours long. This video when I get done, it's like 6 hours, but that's not counting the hours off screen that I sewed, which is probably another 6 hours. So it takes a long time. Just to sew it now. It's not, you know, the sewing part. And then I'm, of course, cutting out the toy. It took me all morning to cut out those three puppets that I showed you in the bags in the beginning of the video. I took a whole day just to cut all that out. Yeah, it takes time. When I was watching the rocket launch, I had a sew and cut. So I was working all day on this. Not just this one puppet, but I have other ones in production line. Usually a wisp stitch, or you go around and around, is the best kind of stitch to do for this part. It's more stronger and more durable kind of stitch to do. And the only way to get this part done is to hand stitch it. Unless you have Oreo machine. And that could be sold on a machine, but I don't have Oreo machine. My scissors. Where'd you have the scissor? Where the scissor go? Do you love the scissor? Look for the little scissor. Here it is. Okay. Hey, Baby Yoda took the scissor again. See, I get the inside. See how it's on the neck inside? I get inside the head here. And then so this all around like that. And then you have the sleeve to put your hand inside. See? So I got to sew all that, and then that part's done. And then I just start to put his hat on. Well, I guess it's not all right. We're about to touch his hat, and then his vest. Let's see. I'm reading some of the things some people wrote. I'm trying to. Uh, I guess you guys are talking to each other. You're not talking to me. Okay. I don't know what you're saying. The words moving. So I had looked at it when I see the words move. I'm trying to read your words as I'm sewing. Very nice. I like it a lot. It's like pirate hat. Oh yeah, I guess it is. That's the kind of hat that Earl wears. So you have to ask Aaron why he has that kind of hat. I just made the toy the way he looks. So you like it a lot? Okay, thank you. How long does most of my puppets take to make? Well, if I'm making it from scratch, from pattern, sometimes I got to make it a couple of times. The pattern comes out right. From pattern to finished product, it can take anywhere from 3 weeks to about a month and a half. The Figment one that I made, that took me 3 months to get it right. I had to make a couple of them until they came out right, and the other ones came out. They don't all come out right the first time. You gotta keep making it until you get it the way it looks. Once you got your pattern, then to make another one, it takes about, I would say, about 3 to 4 days. The pattern is what takes the most time. It took me about 2 months to get this pattern right. I had to make one out of scrap fabric. It didn't look right. Then I made another one, and I had to figure out how to make the face. The face came out too small. Then I made another one, and then it came out the right way. When it came out looking like the puppet, then I started producing them for Aaron. The other ones are like they don't look like girl. They look like Muppet puppets. One was made out of scrap fabric, and the other one, I didn't make them out of stuff that was good. It didn't look right. They were all different color pieces. There was just to see if it worked. I didn't even completely finish them. I just, stuffed it with scrap fabric inside. When you cut the toy out, you got those scraps. I just stuck scraps inside newspaper, plastic bags, just to see what it looked like. And it used good fabric on it. I didn't even put eyes in it, and I just wanted to see what it looked. Yeah, I did put eyes, but they were cardboard. I wasn't going to do all the fancy work on it because it was just to get the shape right. Then I made a better one, and then I got the way I like it. Then that was the way I made it, and then I showed Aaron, and this is he did. I started making these last year. I was making them, so it took me a while to get it right. You got to make if you're making a toy of a famous person or a famous thing or something, it's got to look as close to the real thing as it can. If we make something original, then it's original. It doesn't have to look like something else. You know what I'm saying? It's your original. There's nothing to compare it to. Just what's in your imagination, as Figment would say. Imagination, imagination. A dream comes true. With a spark for me and you. Is those Figment faces he put up on the emojis, the purple dragons? I can't see it too good from here. It looks like why he put Figments up there. I'm not talking about Figment. It looks like purple dragons. Oh, it looks like a duck. Is that a duck? I see the happy face. That I know what that is. Hmm. Hello, Jason. Hi, Jason. It's Earl. Earl's being born. Earl I guess number 3. Actually, this is Earl number. Yeah. Well, the system said no. Aaron had got 3 of them, so this is actually number 5. I got one more I have to make, which will be number 3, which I started making. I was cutting them out. 3, 4, 3, 4, 5. I got about 10 I have to make of these things. Picture me doing this 10 of these. Yeah, 10 of these I have to make. I've been all 10 done before this year, but I try. I have to also get a Christmas video done for next week for my church. I'm gonna have to take a break from this to do the Christmas video. And that's my Christmas thing. Yeah. Once I make it, it'll go on my YouTube channel and you all can see it. I have to push the fabric up. Look at that. Let me get the thing going right. Okay, there we go. Mm-hmm. I'm sorry if I'm not looking at anything right now and talking. Right now, I'm into a spot where I gotta really concentrate because I gotta get this right. It's important. When I make the rubber face, I can find puppets like the Billy Bob and all. I do it the same way with the skin inside the head. Ow, get pinched finger too. What happens when I look up? I looked up to see what was being written down. Uh, push, 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 push. Look. Can't get the shape of the head right. Put my hand in there. Hello. Hey, my head's all put together now. We're going to put this on remote. Make sure it says right. Then goes neck. And see how the hole is made inside? And that's how you put your hand in there. Yeah. Yeah. Hello. Okay, nobody can see anything. Oh, get out of the picture. Ha 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 ha. Hey, you got some more work to do on me. Yes, I do. You gotta put your hair on and I gotta give you your best. Let me, this is best. I attach the top pieces together to make the vest. It's like a one piece vest. And I sew 2 seams on the top to make it show this. And then put his little hand through. And put his other little hand through. And I see that makes the back of his neck finish off nice. Now what I do with a black thread so the vest don't come off is I would attach a little piece of black thread here so the vest don't slip off as you're doing the puppeting. And it stays on, you don't lose the vest. See? That's my boost. Ain't that the best? No, you gotta give me my hand and my heel. Yep. Now to put his hair on. That's step. We gotta thread in a needle first. On the next ones, I'm gonna figure out how to redo. Well, as I'm making these, I'm advancing the pattern even more. I'm gonna try to figure out how to have the hat sew inside the head as I sew it together. So the hat and the head is all one piece. Right now, this is how I have the pen. So as I keep making them, I try to make them better and better. It's a learning experience. You know, that's what everybody does. They always keep, every now and then modifying. Gotta make it easy too for production because I get a lot of orders. Gotta make it easy on the fingers too. But still get the good quality work. But I can even make it better. Okay, you know what the hardest part of my fingers are, other than sewing the toy out? It's cutting out the cardboard. I have to cut out for the mounts. That hurts my fingers, especially with the bad finger. Oh, I have to see if I can get a friend of mine to cut the mount off for me out of the cardboard. That hurt my finger when I was doing it. I had that cactus plant. And he prickled that. That's my knuckle. But it is getting better. See, it's that knuckle over there. It's swelling a little. It's not red anymore. That was very red. The Lord's healing it. See a big bump on my. It's getting better. It's not hurting me like it did. It was all red. I was like, oh, I was afraid I was going to get infection in, but it didn't. It's doing good now. I guess it takes a while to heal. Okay, let's center his hat where it goes. Okay, make sure it's centered. And now I just sew it on. Oh. Yeah. Oops. I had to make sure his feet don't get caught in it. the thread. Okay, Earl. Don't give me a hard time. Put your feet out of the way. Put your hat on. Okay. I'll keep trying to push the shape of the head. Show the right spot. And what I do, if it looks too flat on the top, I get a little bit of a stuffing. I put it underneath the hat so it gives it some puff. See? Like to match the seams, the seam from the hat to the seam of the back of the neck. How? Pinchy. Now, how many times my fingers get pinched doing this? Sometimes when you're sewing the fur, you don't see where the needle is until it gets your finger. It hides under the fluffy stuff. The needle. Sometimes you can put a needle or fluffy stuff on it. You get the needle out. Sometimes I put my hand inside so it shapes it as I'm sewing it. So the hat's in the right spot. Let's see. And it's looking good. See, there's hat. See those fuzzies, huh? And then whatever seams the thread, I flip up the hair. So it comes out and it looks nice. See? Okay. Oh, you're looking good. A few more stitches and you're done. Now we hide the knot. But does it show? Extra knot. Make sure it's 10. I always like to knot it 3 or 4 times. Always when I end my knots, because I don't want to fall apart. I make sure he's all secure. So we could do a lot of years of fun with them. They don't fall apart when you're performing a show. It's always good to knot your thing 3 or 4 times when you end off your knots. Extra knotting is always good to do because nothing will come out knot. You get it? You won't have no problems. You get it? Not no problems to do your knots right. And now we got number 2, and that's the work that goes into making one of these puppets. So if you saw the whole video, you'll see how long it takes to make one of these. Yeah. Hi there. I'm Earl. Number 2. And yeah, I gotta reach the other one. Yeah, look at that. We're twins. Yeah. Hello. I'm Earl. No, I'm Earl. No, I'm Earl. I'm Earl. You get fun, right? It's fun to do puppets, ain't it? How many of you like puppets? Does everybody like puppets? Puppets are fun, aren't they? Well, that's the work that goes into making these. Well, 2 happy customers got their Earls. I have one more sew up for the order. And hopefully I get done in a few days. Gotta rest my fingers now. They kind of sore. All right, you Earls. You make me have ouchy fingers. Well, that's how I do it. Isn't it amazing how you can get this out of a bag of this? There's another Earl in here waiting to come out. And then there's another Earl in here trying to get out of his hat. And another Earl over here waiting to come out. Boy, do I got my job cut out for me. And I got more Earls waiting to be cut out and done too. So I'm going to be making Earls for a while. Just want to let you know that's how far I am on this project. I've got to make one more, and then the order goes out. Aaron, if you're looking at this video, I got one more of these to do, and I have the whole order done. Give me a couple more days. I try to get it done by Tuesday, Wednesday, the latest. It's just that my fingers need a little break, and I got to get a video done before next Sunday. So I don't know how to do it. Christmas, I got to do my Christmas. Yeah. Good thing I didn't have to make Christmas gifts this year. I wouldn't be able to do this. I'm out making Christmas gifts for the fans. They had to have their Earls. Ha, ha, ha. A little bit of love goes a long way. So here's your Earls, your 2 happy customers. They're waiting to go home with you. Just have to make one more. I'll put these over here, and I'll say hi to my fans. It's been a long day. I've been sewing and sewing and sewing and sewing. I got to get ready for tomorrow to go somewhere. Got something to do for Christmas. How many of you have seen my wonderful movie that I finished? Anybody seen this new movie I made? The Big Stuff. Mr. Stuff. Yes, we got to do a Christmas thing, and I got to get it done. It's called The Forest. We'll see if we could do it. I need at least 3 days to do the video. I don't know how, and I had to sort out the puppet up, so I'm going to try to cram it in. But see, it's not by might, nor by power. It's by thy spirit. The Lord will give me the strength to get all that done. That's how I get it done. Yeah. Let me see what some people said. Wormy, this channel should have way more subscribers. Yeah, I guess so. I tell the people to look at my videos and all, and I should get some more. Uh, you love me, Auntie. Thank you. That's Thomas and Wormy, and then I got Don. Vince, he's happy. I got I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing your names wrong. I've got to get back to work, but I am glad I could get here in time. Oh, okay. Oh, get back to work and have a good time. Whenever you got spare time, check out my video. Uh, Biggie on my channel where you're seeing this video. It's called Biggie 2020, A Hazy Journey. If you remember the movie Fantastic Voyage, you'll know where big stuff is heading. That's a hint. Let's see. Amen. Okay. Chuck E. Cheese. Hi, Chuck E. Cheese. Hi, Don. Hi, Chuck E. Cheese's. Make more showbiz pizza toys. I don't have the money. Lost a lot of money to a money scam. Be a while before I can make any more animatronics. I don't get the money to buy parts and stuff. It's fine. That's why I'm working hard here, make some money. I gotta get an air conditioner first. Air conditioner is number one on my list. Then a new computer. Then I make some more Markiplier stuff. I had to do priorities first. I'm going to watch Biggie 2020 later tonight. Okay, go watch it. You're gonna love it. He also does one called a hazy birthday party and helpful hints to a pandemic. Those are the three new things I did. They all go together. The other two are shorts. The one was a movie. This was the movie. Eventually, I'm going to be getting my videos published, and I'm going to have these available in my merchandising. This will be my own merchandising. And this I can, my own copyright, my own original. First, I got to make sure that it's okay with the green orbs and the people that I'm using the songs on here. So see how I go by giving the royalties. I got to check that out. See, I don't do anything unless I'm doing it the right way. Because, I'm a servant of the Lord. My cartoons are real, and they are mine. But if I'm making money off, their songs, they got to get what they credit due, too. So I have to add that to the price of the DVD. You say 13, right? Does that mean you said 13 meaning Paul 13? Then the rice, Chuck E. Cheese. It's Biggie. Oh yeah, it's Biggie. It's Biggie. That's my original Biggie. And it's my Swiggy Biggie. Yeah, my Swiggy Swags. I was thinking about making rocket fire explosion characters like my astronauts behind me. I'm going to see if Aaron says it's okay. Would any of you fans like an animated cutout that moves? Let me know. I also could make, if you send me a photograph of anything you like, I can animate it for you. It's Biggie behind her. Yeah, of course it's Biggie behind me. That's Biggie. That Biggie stuff. That Biggie stuff. That Jimmy stuff. And that's the hazy one. Hazy stuff. My swiggy swaggies. They swag. Swiggy swaggy, swiggy swaggy. That's Jack Swaggart is his name. They also nicknamed him the Big Swag. And I guess, you know what? The funniest thing I found out, swag means merchandising, and I didn't know that. So I'll have some swag on the Swaggart soon. I'll be making dolls and things on my cartoon, Mr. Big Stuff. It's the same thing as I do in that. I got to get me a post box and all. I'm trying to see if I can promote my own cartoons as well. I'm going to be doing animatronics on them as well. But I don't have the money right now, so I can wait for money coming in. But these are things in the future for 2021. In the year 2021, Big Stuff is going to have some more fun. There's a lot more stuff going on. I just hope this coronavirus is gone by then. Let's see, behind you. Do you look out behind me? Yeah, my big stuff's back there. That's my Apollo 13, guys. Apollo 13. Apollo 13. Welcome home again. Yeah. Apollo 13. Apollo 13. Tree Tycho, weary man. Odyssey and Aquarius on their way to the moon. But Apollo 13 had to come back home again because of an oxygen tank explosion. This last up and they had lunar plan using the lifeboat. Excuse me. Using lamb as a lifeboat was the only chance. About I forgot the words of my own song because I coughed in the middle. Hold on a second. Mermaid, when I first saw those background animatronics, I thought that they were real people, and I was horrified. Why were you horrified? They are real people. They are photographs of the real astronauts. Why is it horrifying? It's just pictures. And my friends, they kept me company throughout this coronavirus. It's something cute to watch, move about. See, the boys and I, we're a team. I'm on the Apollo 13 team. I'm their animator. I started with this picture right here. Yeah. And I was 11 years old, and I made the cartoons on them. All the cartoons that you're enjoying, like the newest movie I made, which is over here, is The Boys, is a cartoon. This is a fun cartoon. The takeoff of that famous movie called Fantastic Voyage. But it's my original story version. Originally in 1970, when I first designed the Apollo 13 cartoon, I did that story as a storybook, hoping that one day I would animate it. The day I know it's 50 years later, I animated it. Because when I was 11 years old, my dream was to learn how to animate. I did not know how to animate, and I didn't have any clue how to do it. The only thing I did was flip books, but I can't make a full movie that way. You can have fun doing that, but that's not real animation. I had to know how to do that, how you could look at it as a movie. That's what I wanted to learn how to do. And I started from that, started drawing pictures, was determined, using an old movie camera, those old-fashioned ones you had years ago that you had to wind up with the movie film. And I tried it in the dark. And I would change the picture, shoot a frame, do separate drawings. That's how I learned how to start the animation. And from there, I kept doing it. Now that I do computer animation, it's so a lot more easier to make a movie, and it comes out so much better. And this cartoon really came out awesome. I guess I had to wait 50 years for me to make it so it could come out awesome. I don't know what that means. Gone Wise, what does that mean? Blu-ray Foggy 2000. Yeah, I see like Foggy 2000. I don't know why people only see one part of that movie. That movie is in 5 parts. It's an hour and a half movie. Look at all its parts and you can get the whole story. Don't just look at part 5. There's part 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think there's 6 parts. So there's 5 parts. Yeah, 5 parts. 5, I think, is the last part. And Foggy 2000 has to do with Anna Powell's power plant company. He was polluting the water and all. and it was killing the frogs. Jim's invention that shrinks things down. He originally designed the invention to shrink things down to the payload. He could send more stuff in this. At that time, space shuttle was the big thing, sending things up to the space station. In the year 2000, and it would say we could put more. We could have send more payload up in space if we could shrink things small and put it in. Now we get up there, make them big. That was his invention, and then it backfired because Hazy wanted to say, "Hey, can you make this diamond bigger?" And the diamond worked as a prism, bounced through the light all over the place, and it bounced back on them, and it shrunk them down to froggy size. And then a bird picked them up and dropped them in the swamp, and then it came to know the froggies. Some of the frogs mutated because of the stuff that was dumped in the water. Some frog had got to like a personality, like a human being, like was able to talk, speak, and reason, and they were able to communicate with each other. He was mutated, that's why it was called Super Frog, and then it was happening on the earth. All the frogs, that's how they were able to understand each other. That's actually the whole story behind that movie. You had to see the whole thing to see it. I understand what it's all about. Then, of course, Froggy Odyssey 2001. The astronauts have to save the frogs from being the next thing on the menu or the next thing in a science experiment, and from a frog catcher that was catching them to make money, easy money. And then the third movie, the third movie was Froggy Revelation. It was a movie based on the Lord coming back when the last generation before the Lord comes back, and showed the signs of the times of which yet to come. They revealed the Book of Revelation in the midst of the story. And I used all the animals and everything in it. They wound up figuring out that a meteor hits the earth, and the animals start to mutate with their personality. Then the Lord guides them, and then they become best of friends. And the Lord wants everybody to live in harmony. And it was showing that no matter how different you are, what species you are, it was trying to show that we should all be together in unity, not disunity. God wants unity. And I used animals and frogs and astronauts they're all different categories. They're all joining together as one. It's what the Lord wants. The Lord wants everybody to be together. It was a way of me showing unity. And giving the story of the Book of Revelation an easy way to explain, teach it to kids and all. I don't know what all these crazy emojis mean. You got to tell me what they mean, because I have no idea. So when you write that stuff, I have no idea. To me, a happy face means I'm happy. Animals are cute. I don't know what that means. It's a different language to me. I know it has a meaning, but I don't know what each thing stands for. I know if you got a happy face, you're happy. Right? I know if you got a sad face, you're sad. You got a mad face, you're mad. That I know. That's as far as it goes. It's a day in I don't know what that is. Check me. Oh, that one. I know what the okay means. This means okay. I know that. I know this means peace. But I don't know every one of them. I know. You promote my stuff everywhere. Thank you. Thomas. Yeah, Thomas. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yes. Toy Terry's. Toy, yes, Toy Terrier. Toy Terrier. Okay, Jack Brown. That means rock and roll. Oh, this means rock and roll? That means rock and roll? Okay, rock and roll. I know what, let's see if I can do that one. I know what I used to do it. My hands are so sore. I know what that means. Prosper? That's Spark symbol. It's just that my fingers are kind of sore. So it's like arthritis. I think it means love. Oh, love? Okay. Yeah, that's what I was trying to do. The spark thing. But actually, it's Hebrew. It's Hebrew for live long and prosper. Not really live long and prosper. It means something else too. It means has something to do with the unity with the Lord too. That I know means pirates. Okay, you're teaching me stuff. Thank you. Yeah, I'm an old school girl. I was way back when I first invented rock and roll. Rock and roll was a new thing in my day. They first invented the color TV set. They first invented the electric typewriter. That's how far back I go. Hi, Jubilee. You start to say hi. The world needs more people like you. Thank you. That's so sweet. Great. Wish I could read your name. Good. I can't see it. My eyes are sore from sewing all these toys. I was making this toys like this puppet like this, and I've been cutting a lot of them out. It starts out like this and it becomes like this. I got another one to sew. Yeah, I gotta start that one tomorrow. I gotta get ready to go big. I got a lot of work ahead of me. I gotta try to get these boys done. Yep. Let's see. Just reading all the things you got. Hi, you said it's RG3. You said it's RG3. Again. I couldn't figure out what my name. I couldn't figure out your. Well, I couldn't figure out what my name is. Demons, Demons. No, because I can't really see it. Eyeballs getting old. Yeah, I don't have the other glasses on. This is my computer, my distance glasses. I can see far away. If I put the other glasses on, I see everything blurry. The other ones are close-up glasses, and if I have the close-up glasses, I'll be able to read the words better. I'm having a hard time reading them as well. Plus, I'm dyslexic, so dyslexia makes it very hard for me to read. So I apologize for messing up names and not being able to pronounce them right. That's the reason why I have a hard time. I'm not a good speller either. I reverse letters. I may know what letters go in a word, but sometimes I don't know what order they go in. Yeah. Wait a minute. Oh, gee. I now want to learn how to make an animatronic. I checked out your videos on it. Yeah, go watch that video. I demonstrate exactly how to do it. I know I animated myself as a cartoon to do that because at that time I didn't have this computer that my audio was clear. I had the other computer where I sounded like, and if I was doing something live, I could do the puppet right now. I wouldn't have been able to show you. So I had to do it by photographs, and I had to do an animation of me so my voice was clear that you could understand what I was trying to say. That's the only reason why I did it that way. Now I see a lot of people that make videos showing how to make stuff, but all they do is show you, and they're doing a step so fast. They put a few words on the bottom, and they go so fast. They try to read the words, and they're 5 steps ahead. In the midst of what they're trying to, you look up to see what they read, and they're doing something else, and then it's too confusing. Nobody even says what they're doing. They don't tell you where you get the stuff to make the things with. They don't tell you what kind of glue they use. A lot of people make them like that. It's like, okay, hello. You got to be an artist to figure that one out before you can understand what they're trying to show you. At least I try and make it clear. I use the animation. I was trying to figure it out the best way. Next time, when I'm working on the next animatronic cat thing, I'll show you live video like I did the puppet. But it'll be a while before I can do that because I don't have money to buy the motors, the rubber, the plastic, and all that stuff. The most expensive part of an audio animatronic is the controller, what you use to control it with. And it is the most complex part too. I still can't figure it out. I got certain controllers but I don't know how to program it into the computer to. Everything is like numbers and when you're dyslexic, that's like too big over my head. I got to try to find something that's simple. I tried to figure out the Arduino board stuff. I took out some documentaries, people showing how, and then I said, do this, and I'm like, I'm lost. It's like, what are you talking about? You're talking a different language. And they don't explain what they mean by what they say. And I know as much after I see the videos as I did before I saw the video. They gotta explain certain things. They gotta realize there are people out there that never did that before. They're looking at the video for the first time to figure it out. You see, me, when I showed how to make the puppet, I show and I explain. Not many people, but I was just showed how to make a puppet. If you want to really know how to make it from scratch, there's a guy on YouTube, which I give him a shout out. His site is called Puppeteers. And he sure knows how to make puppets. He showed me and his tutorials how to make a complex puppet. I borrowed his tutorial, and he was making a figment, the little purple dragon. I wanted to make a good figment because I made one a long time ago with a rubber head, a big body, and it looked right. And I was watching and everything, and I thought, and sometimes he had patterns for sale. I asked him about if I could buy the pattern because he did all the pattern work. And he said he could sell the pattern. And I said, okay, no problem. But I watched his video over and over again, watched how he did it. He sculpted it out of clay first. I first took a photograph of the figment, and he sculpted clay over like a half of figment. And he sculpted it 3-dimensional, the body shape. Then he got masking tape, and he taped masking tape over the whole thing. And he split it apart like the way you would do it for a stuffed animal. And he cut it with a knife and peeled off the masking tape and laid it flat on paper and made a pattern. That's what I did, and it came out good. Did the same thing he showed. Followed his pattern. I made my own. And then I changed it the way I liked it. He did it out of foam rubber. He was making it out of rubber. I did it the way I showed you this puppet with stuffing. I did it a different way with the skin inside and all. Didn't have the money for all that rubber stuff. And I didn't think I needed to do that. So I did it my own way, and it worked out just as good. And there was a video with me, that puppet that I made. There's so many ways to make puppets. You can make them stuffed animal ones like this one. You can make it out of foam rubber. Actually, the same puppet pattern that I did here, I can make the head out of foam rubber, and then I have to cover it with fabric over it. Do the same thing too. God is up there. Yes, he's not only up there, he's in our heart. If you accept him to come in, he lives inside you. When you're born again of his spirit, his Holy Spirit lives in you. You just have to accept him into your heart. Spell my name, Dalen. Okay, Dalen. I'm pronouncing Dalen right? Dalen. Wormy, can you make sense, please? Can I make sense, please? Reading what people are writing to me. People are reading what the fans are writing to me. I can't make sense of what they're writing, so I'm just repeating what I'm reading on here. I don't understand it neither. I'm sorry, Wormy. I'm reading other people's stuff that I don't understand. Yes, okay, I pronounced it right. Okay, Dalen, I'm sorry I pronounced your name wrong. So I'm talking to somebody. Wormy, that's Dalen I was talking to. Dalen was giving me all these emojis and stuff, and I didn't understand what they meant. All I know is I'm gonna have to go to bed now. I'm getting ready for sleep. It's time to sign off. I finished making the puppet, and I showed you how to do it. And I showed you how long it takes to make them. And I've been working and sewing all day long, and I'm kind of exhausted. No, I wasn't talking to you, Audrey. I was talking to the guy in the chat. Sorry for confusion. Oh, okay. Is that Dalen, the one who gave me all those emojis and stuff that I didn't understand either? Yeah. I'm sorry, Wormy. That's okay. No, you guys are talking to each other. I don't know if you're talking to me or talking to each other, so I get confused. Yeah, you gotta say RG Jubilee, so I know it's to me. If you're talking to each other, then I guess you can make any kind of funny words that I don't know. Yeah. Time Machine. Hi, Time Machine. That was a good movie. Did you see the movie Time Machine? Time Machine. Love your genius work. Been a fan of yours since you was featured on Aaron's Victor's channel. Hi from Latin America. Oh, you're from Latin America. Oh, wow, that's far away. Woo, I didn't know about that far. You see me over that way? Hi, Latin America. Yeah. I guess my big stuff goes all around the world too, huh? My movies. Did you see all the animated cartoons I did on the rocket fire explosion? I did some animations. I took the photographs of my dolls I made, and I animated them with the same program I did the movie. Crazy Talk Animator. You can animate anything. Oh, you saw it? Okay. Do you like them? They're fun, aren't they? I'm going to probably make some more of those as I go along. I just have to make all these orders first. I got to balance my time out. That's why I got to go to sleep now because I'm exhausted. Oh, there goes all those emojis again. I had no idea, Mr. Emojis. Fingers all over the place. Peace, love, faces. I don't know. Time Machine. You saw a lot of my work. Okay, thank you. What do you like the best? I know you like the animatronics, right? If anybody out there could show me how to program those animatronics so I could get all 6 motors moving in them and have it programmed on the computer so that all I have to do is push a button on the computer and the character will move by itself, I would love to know. And it's not complex, a lot of numbers and figures. There's a machine that you can just slide on the levers and record each movement. So, like I do when I do an animated cartoon to make my characters move, there's separate movements on the thing where levers and stuff. And it has angles. Like I would move the play button a little bit and position the head. Move the play button a little bit, position the head the other way. Move the play button a little bit, position the head this way. Move the play, and that's how I get the animation to work. And then the program fills in the animation, and the head will go like this by itself. I wish the animatronics would work the same way as the animated programs I use. I say I want Big Stuff's hands are like he wants a wave. I will have him like this. Make the play move a little bit. Move the hand another way. Move the play a little bit. Move the hand right this way. When it plays back, it goes like this. Why I can't do animatronics like that? And it's each piece at a time. I can make them out, move them out, automatically synchronize the syllables. And if I want to change some of the expressions, there's a puppeting that I can change the head movement, the eye movement, make the eyes to move. There's all separate sections. I mean, and that's how I can get the characters to do a movement. I wish the animatronics. I wish Real Illusion Studios would make a program like that does move servo motors and animatronics. That would be wonderful. Real Illusion Studios, if you're out there, please make me a program like that. I would love it. I can animate all my characters that way. My animated animatronics. See, when I make animatronic toys like this little baby Yoda that I have. Let's see, I put the right button on them. Yeah. They program the motor inside them to do different movements. He's supposed to move 1, 2, 3. He was supposed to move his hand too. There he goes. Now that's amazing how they can get all that movement. Believe it or not, out of one motor. There's one motor that runs this toy. Would you believe it? The reason why you can get all that movement out of one motor, it depends on which way the motor turns and which angle, how it was programmed, and the way they designed the gear network. If it goes a certain distance, it would only move the eye. Because it's another phase, it would move the head and the eyes, like it's doing now. If it goes all the way, it would move the head, the eyes, and the hand, and the ears. And there's like a sensor on top. It's amazing how they make these toys, right? How it knows what to do. So animatronics are fun. If I can get one of my animatronics to move like this toy, it'll be wonderful. I wish somebody could show me how to do that. Because all those animatronics I made, the Rocket Fire and the Chuck E. Cheese, they would have the ability to move real good if I could only get all the motors to move the right way. I can't figure it out. I only could do one motor at a time or 2 motors at a time, 2 servos. But I have to do it by hand levers. I have to put sliders. I have to slide each one to get it to work. Then I have another controller that automatically moves 2 servos, the eyes or the head, and then with the syllables of the audio makes them out move automatically. That one is the one I moved. That little baby Yoda. I made the first paper. Last year I was the first one to make an animatronic baby Yoda. When there was no toys out on this character, I've been wanting to have an animatronic, and I finally came out with one. But he's tiny. He's not the right size, but he's too cute. I love him. Oh, I don't want to shut you off, baby. He doesn't want to shut off. I kind of thought I shut the toy off. I probably didn't. There we go. Now I shut you off. They got him under their own. Well, Wormy and they Time Machine and Damon. I forget what your name is. I'm trying to find it. Can I call you Mr. Emoji? You do a lot of emojis. I have to sign out now. I'm kind of tired. I love all your fans. As you can see, I'm pooped. I've been sewing those things, and these fingers need to rest. And I need to go to bed now. I'm not like these guys over here that are motorized and don't get tired. They move and move. I gotta get sleep. I'm not motorized. So you have a great evening. I love you all. Oh, I like that moon. That's cute. That means good night. I know that means good night, right? That's a waxing or a waning moon. I guess it looks like it's waning. It's going to no, it's waxing. I mean, it goes in that direction. It's waxing. Depends on what part of the world you're in. Sometimes they wax this way. Sometimes they wane this way. Wax, dyslexia. Ha. I'm being funny. I'm getting dinky because I'm tired. I just want to know. You're laughing at me? Okay. No, see the happy faces mean laughing, right? Yeah, I'm laughing too. I'm tired. Yeah, I'm gonna try to go to sleep now. As my sister used to say, time to make Nino. Nino. I guess that's the way she used to say that's how I used to say good night when I was a kid. I used to say Nino. I guess so. Is that an Italian word meaning? Goes, I don't know. I just remembered that. Nino. Anybody know what that means? This is something that stuck with me all these years. Yeah. Yeah. Well, I'm the only one left of my family still alive. It's been long memories, but I'm still happy. I got the Lord. I got my fans. I got my neighbors. Got my church. I got my big stuff. So I'm okay. So you have a great day. And it's Biggie and I saying, who are doing out? We have to get some sleep. I am tired. I am very tired. Sewing those puppets all day. Last for 3 days around the clock and cutting them out. And making the spiders and so many things. You look at my YouTube channel, you'll see. So until my next video or my next cartoon, this is RG Jubilee saying, Roger, hang out, and have a good night until we meet again. Bye, all. Love you all. This kiss goes out to my fans. Thank you for keeping me company. I hope you learned something on how to make puppets and what goes into making puppets. And all your fans out there that ordered from Aaron those puppets, I'm going to make them as fast as I can. 2 of them are done. I got 1 more to do. As soon as I do it, I call Aaron and he'll deliver it. See you around. Bye-bye. See you all. Love you.